Here, and I'd like to welcome you to this video, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what's happening in today's economic environment. Beautiful day out today, a little cold in Toronto. It's sunny, as you can see the Canadian flag behind me. I'm obviously Canadian, and my son wants me to fly this, so I do for him. But today I want to talk to you about what's happening in today's world, and also what you can do to help yourself get out of this, help yourself get out of this recession and what's going on. So I want to talk about the new selling environment, and particularly in a recessionary selling environment, what happens. And I have 10 points here I want to go through with you briefly, and then talk to you about what are ways that you can help to overcome this. As you know, there are more decision makers involved. There are 4 people in a B2B sale that you have to talk to anyway. They are the financial influencer, the user influencer, gatekeepers you got to get through, and also hopefully you have a champion. And more times now, there are more people in each of those areas that you have to influence in order to get your sale or at least even move the sale forward. Time to close has increased dramatically over the course of a recession. And a lot of that has to do because there are more decision makers, a lot more people are involved in the buying decision and whether this product or service you have is right for their organization at this time. The buying decision has moved upwards. As you know, during good times you could sell almost anything to anybody. And in fact, a lot of people in the 90s and the 2000, even the early part of this, the middle part of this decade, was order taking. A lot of people are now struggling with how do I really sell? What do I really have to do? And that's what I want to talk about after this. So the buying decision moves upward. Budgets have been cut. So you know people don't have as much money as they used to. So what you have to do is get at the person that has the purse strings, has the access to that budget. So that's really what we'll talk about. There's more random events going on because of recession. Companies going out of business, mergers and acquisitions, reorganizations, new industries. I mean, the social media industry is just a classic example of a new industry that's just spawned, say, over the past 2 or 3 years. Clients want more custom solutions. So they want you to be able to serve only them. We want to ensure, well, they don't want you to just serve only them, but they want to ensure that the product or service you're selling really deals with the problems and the issues they have, and that it will solve their problems or issues, not somebody else's. So you really have to come up with custom solutions for them. And many clients want long-term relationships, so they want you to understand their business. Now this is particularly true in B2B, where you're selling a product that's probably going to affect their business, either a product or a service that you're going to help them. They want to have a good relationship with the vendor and the account manager or salesperson. Having said that, as you know, there's more competition out there, and so I want to give you an example of this. I just finished working with a client that has, I think they started the business 2001, 2002. At that time they had, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 type of competitors. And now they're listed on a website that lists the software that they have. And there are, I think, 125 to 130 people just listed on the website, and that doesn't include the people who aren't listed. So the number of competitors is increasing almost exponentially all the time, particularly with how easy it is to get into business now with the websites, etc. And kind of the flip side, or the opposite of clients want custom solutions, is and they want long-term relationships, there really is less loyalty. If you can't give them that long-term relationship, they're not very loyal to you. If you can't give them that custom solution, they're not going to be very loyal to you. And there's a competitor knocking on their doorstep every day saying, I can do this cheaper and better and faster for you. So there is less loyalty, and everyone is busy. Okay, you try and call, you leave a voicemail, they don't call you back, you can't get through to them because of a gatekeeper. And it's very frustrating trying to figure out how you can reach the people that you need to reach. So all of these things have created a selling environment that makes it very difficult to get through to people, and the recession, of course, is adding to that. So how do you get through to people? What is the best way for you to get through to people? Well, I'm going to do that next session I wanted to go through this and be brief with it and let you know, but the real way you get through to people is with value. You have to bring value to your client in order to ensure that you're going to get through all of this. And next time, that's what we're going to talk about. How do you bring value to your clients? How can you ensure that you'll get through all of this noise and all of these issues and problems that you have to deal with in order to make your sale? Until next time, see you then. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, Ian Day